Alright, what's up, boys? It's your boy back at it. Today's a pretty big day for the reason. Hey, Mickey, get down. Mickey, off. Hey, Mickey, off. You come over there? Yeah, you get down, boy. Alright, boys, my dog was up on the stairs. She should not be at. Mickey, just a person, dude. Alright, so anyways, yeah. So, sorry if there's background noise from these big oaf dogs. But, yeah. So, if we go here, you guys can see, so today I took 9 trades. If we go to the calendar, made just over 3K with 9 trades. Quite a few trades, but I mean, there was quite a few setups, so, and I had proper risk management, so I was able to, not lose my whole account with 9 trades, right? So, like, I would say it's over trading if the trades were not, a new setup, right? So, like, when I tend to overtrade, it's normally when, I enter and then, it goes for a loss, but there's still, an entry opportunity. And what that really is just putting my stop loss at a bad spot, or either wrong analysis. So, but today there was a lot of separate setups that I saw that were in line with my daily freaking bias. So, okay, let's start from the beginning. First trade of the day was, see this one right here on NQ. This was 150 bucks, and it was this right here. So if you look, you can see, I'm pretty sure my analysis was this order block right here, and my stop was under this low. So I sold right at, I'm pretty sure I sold right here, but this was my original TP. I sold before open, which was this candle, because I didn't want to get, volatiled out. So, yeah. And then the second trade was a pretty nice banger, I'm not gonna lie. So we came up off the open, and I want to unlock this. So yeah. Okay, so we came up off the open, and pretty sure we tapped into a certain level. I tend to delete the levels intraday, so I didn't really see it. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this trade, but so yeah, it was this 5-minute order block. So we tapped into here, and I was honestly expecting a move higher today because I wanted us to get up to my target entry, which was the top exact, basically off by about a couple ticks, less than a handle off, and I literally called the top. But yeah, we had this liquidity, and we had this liquidity, and then this liquidity. But I was expecting a run higher today, so I wanted us to break liquidity down here first, which is why I took this trade and I targeted down here, which we hit on that candle, this big candle right here. So that was our second trade, which was 565 bucks. So our next trade was a loss. I think one of the 2 losses we had today. Yeah, that's crazy. And it was this one. So we came, I'm pretty sure this was the fair value gap right here that I was looking at, which was actually a pretty bad play because this was just a liquidity sweep. So I think I was probably expecting it to go down here, which is why I placed my TP there, but it ended up not. But that's when I was able to really switch over to a real bullish bias. Like, saw that we were failing to break through all the lows, but we did sweep this really clean equal lows. Like, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches. So we broke that, and when we came up, I got stopped out. Obviously, this is a really good risk to reward, and the loss was only 190 bucks. So that leads us to our next trade on MNQ, which was a really, really good trade. This is just the basic ICT trade, and that is the liquidity sweep of the lows. We come up breaking the swing high right here, broke that, and we retraced to a fair value gap in the move that broke the swing high, which was this. So I entered right here. Wonder if I used 5 contracts. Yeah, I did. So I used 5 contracts. Good. And I targeted this liquidity high that I said I wanted us to take out, which worked out absolutely perfectly. I mean, this was, if I could have chose one trade for today, it would have been this with like 2 or 3 contracts on NQ. Like, I should have just done that and been done. Like, that would have been, I mean, how much would that have been? Say I used 3 contracts, that would have been times 6 of whatever I made. So 350 times 6 is like, yeah, plenty, over 2K for one trade. So that would have been freaky. But yeah, that was the play MNQ, and my next play was on NQ, back again, and it was later in the day after lunch hour. It was this play right here. Actually, I took a micro NQ play before that, which was the actual top tick play, and it was this play. Or no, it was this play, because I closed that one last, so I was gonna let it run, but it's already like market closed. So, but yeah, if we go to NQ, and if you guys wanna test me and watch my freaking weekly analysis, I literally called this move to the tick, like to the handle rather, which is, I was off by 3 ticks, right? And I caught the top with MNQ. I was watching for us to come to either the bottom or the top of the zone, because if you look here, the bottom is fibbed from top to bottom using the wicks is the 0.62 level. And if you take the wicks out of it and only go to the bodies, you get the top, which is exactly where we bounced from. So I think this is the top of the week, me personally. The only way I see that we go higher than that is probably if tomorrow maybe we want to sweep the highs and then like really freaking flush down. Like, if that were to happen and I start seeing sell pressure, I'm looking for an entry like immediately, and I'm going heavy. And also, yeah, I mean, the rest of the week is just sell, sell, sell is what I'm looking at. Honestly, on the weekly, I want us to end red. I want us to end actually under previous week. We do have CPI, which should give us a good catalyst to see some volatility, which I kind of like. So, but yeah, back to the trade. So this was right at the top of my zone that I only do my charting on NQ, but you can see it's the same top on MNQ. This was where I entered with my stop above the larger order block that we were also in. And my original target was for, I think, here or here, maybe, or those were both partials, because I bought 2 contracts. After we went here and came back up, I was holding through all that, but once we broke here, and you'll see at the end, but I made a play on NQ from here to here for breaking this low. I sold that play and this micro NQ play right there. So yeah, and the next play was my NQ play for this top. It was a more conservative play because NQ obviously is more, it's got more leverage. So I took a fib, I think. Also, I was looking for a fair value gap for entry. I took a fib, and we topped out basically right about at the 0.62 level, and I kind of got in prematurely, but it was a perfect entry. I mean, you really have to say, down to this liquidity, I mean, it was a perfect entry. So that was another really good trade. We broke even lower. This is a fair value gap on a higher time frame, so we started to bounce a little bit. I thought we were going to bounce from this smaller fair value gap and just continue lower. But, when you're about to top off, it's going to want to come back and test it, at least twice. And I kind of just didn't really think that way. I was kind of just hoping it would flush more, but, I got to give the market a little more time. That was the only other loss, which was this was a $600 loss, but that's really not that much compared to what we're about to see, which is this monster of a trade. So you can see we came back up, took out this high, but we also were basically right at the 0.62 level from here. We're still right at that, keep bouncing. So when we came back down, I was looking at this fair value gap for an entry, got in to this fair value gap, and I sold one contract. I think I sold one here, and then sold like another one up here. I think I sold like 3 contracts in this like range. So we had a huge flush down, and I sold one at like the bottom of this candle, like when we broke this low. So I sold one contract there. Sold another contract, and I'm not sure. I sold another contract somewhere down here, and I sold my last contract on this candle, I'm pretty sure, because I moved my stop to above these bodies. So that was the biggest trade of the day, I think. Yeah, it was over 1,000. And then the last trade was this trade. This was a beauty of an entry. So this wick made relative equal lows with this low. So let me just mark that out. And we have this fair value gap from earlier. I kind of caught a late entry. I would have 100% caught the entry in this candle and made like, I don't even know how much, but it would have been like over 1,000 again, probably. But yeah, I caught it. I was looking at the 5, and I just saw that we wicked out, so I got in. And we ended up hitting my TP on this. So yeah, we took 9 trades today, and 7 of them were beauties, and the other 2 were relatively small losses. A $190 loss and a 600. The 600 was probably just a bad analysis. I should have given it more time with that larger fair value gap on the higher time frame, but other than that, we're gonna call this day a pretty freaking good day. But yeah, these are my stats for this account. We have 73% win rate, profit factor of 6.31, and none of the timing ones are going to be right because I don't put in the right times. But all the other stuff with the numbers is going to be good. Average daily size, or average size is 2 contracts, looking good. But yeah, the reason that I said this was an important day is because I'm going to set up my funded account, or my challenge to get the funded account. We're going to start that tomorrow. So I'm going to use $50, and yeah, so that'll give me a chance at the funded account. So all the trades tomorrow that I'll show you are going to be on the real funded combine challenge. And then to pass the challenge, you need can't lose more than $2,000 under your highest like daily close, and you can't lose more than $1,000, or you can't be like negative $1,000 for a day, or else it'll like take you out of the trade. And then you have to take at least 2 days, I think, because your profit, one of your daily profits can't be more than half of your total profit. And then the profit goal for the account to pass is 3,000. Well, technically 53,000 because it's a 50K account. But yeah. I think that's all I have to say, boys. Another good day, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, I'm in school again, so I'm not going to be able to like show you the live trades, but I'll show you all of the trades afterwards. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace.